So I was sitting at my psychiatrist's office the other day waiting to refill my antipsychotic prescription, and I was looking at this really black poster that said 3 out of 5 people suffer from a mental illness. And that's just not true. You people suffer from my mental illnesses. I love my mental illnesses. I have 3 of the most badass mental illnesses on the planet. I'm bipolar, so I ride this like wave of emotions every day. I cry, I scream, call it riding the bipolar coaster. And I'm schizophrenic too, so I have friends along this bipolar coaster ride all the time. I always have someone to talk to, even when I'm all by myself. And I've got ODD, which is the most badass sounding mental illness in the world. Opposition Defiance Disorder, which basically means fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, ever. I pretty much had this since birth. I didn't get schizophrenia or bipolar until after I experimented with drugs. Turns out there's such thing as too much of a good time, that 1,013 hits of ecstasy, about 1,014 hits of acid, a little bit of PCP, and any amount of crack is too much of a good time. So pretty much when I was born, they labeled me with ODD. I slipped out and I was quiet. I wasn't stillborn, I was just angry. I slid out of my mama like Rambo, just covered in blood, splitting from the grass, waiting for a kill, and the doctor hangs me upside down and spanks me on the ass because I'm not crying. Apparently when you're born, you're supposed to cry like a little bitch. I was ready for it. He spanks me a couple of times and looks at me and it's like, your baby is not crying. So I piss in his face and I start to laugh, which is awesome. My first couple of seconds on this planet and I'm pissing in the face of authority. And that's exactly how I want to die. Upside down, covered in blood, pissing in the face of authority. But you can't really plan that. It's really hard to be like, this is how I want to die. But I mean, I'm really, really hard to kill. I use one hand to count the amount of near-death experiences I've had. Just the different types, not the amounts, just different types. There's many of each category. I've almost drowned. I choked on the Subway sandwich, which sucked. It was my favorite kind too, it was my first bite. It's the worst. I got trampled by a bull my first ride without a flak jacket. I've been fucking in a massive car crash, and I was also in an explosion. And the explosion is my favorite near-death experience because I took it so well. I literally laughed the whole time because I was so high on LSD and PCP, but I reacted so quick. Like I'm sitting there, and I'm gagging into this fire, this burnt out couch. And this punk comes up and taps me on the shoulders like, hey man, it's best if you just lean back. So I lean back. I stop gagging and the universe makes sense. We're all here in this cosmic journey together and we all have to help each other when we can just to stop the madness. The universe makes sense. And I see this glow of light shoot from the fire. I'm like, is that me? Am I doing this? No one else is seeing this around the fire. Am I God? Did I just do that? Am I evil? Or will I live? And then it hit me. The motherfucking explosion hit me right like this far from my face. And I reacted as quick as anybody can, high on PCP and LSD. I just kicked my feet back in my chair, and fly back and laughing at the universe like, fuck you, I'm still alive! And then my friends come around the corner at the right time just from pouring hot sauce down the pants of some punker's ass who's passed out, tranked out, too much PCP is a bad thing.